So today I'm working on my 2017 GMC Sierra, and the problem that I have is the previous owner, the original owner, the first owner, they installed probably at the dealership or maybe afterwards a clear bra on the front of this. And as you can see, it's yellowed over time, which is because it's an older technology film and the glue actually yellows on it. A lot of people think it's actually just the clear bra over time. It's not. It's actually the glue that adheres it to the paint that yellows over time and gives it that tint that nobody likes. The newer films don't really have that problem. So the problem I'm having is, as you can see, it's coming up around the edges down there, over there, and I want to remove it. I'm going to get it rewrapped again with some better film, and then the rest of the truck ceramic coated. Of course, the edges down there too, I'm going to get them done with PPF film as well. But the question is, how do you remove this? Well, the best way to remove it is with some type of heat. As you can see, the nice pink hair dryer I borrowed from my girlfriend, as I don't have a hair dryer. You can use a hair dryer. You can use a heat gun. Obviously, with a heat gun, you want to stay as far away from the paint as possible because those get very, very hot. Or you can use a steamer. And I find the best way is a blow dryer. The temp doesn't get too hot, so you can't damage the paint. So let's jump into it and show you how to do it. All right, so the easiest way is to find an edge. Depending on how good the person who did it wrapped it, they more than likely should have went around the edges, but as you can see, this person didn't do a very good job. They didn't care to hide it behind the edges, and you can see the edge right here. To start off, you find that edge, and we're going to start heating it up. As you can see, this has already started to come off. When it's cold, this is very, very hard. So you don't want to just tear it off, because if you tear it off, just like tin on a car, you're going to leave the glue and the residue everywhere. So what you want to do is you want to take whatever you're using, turn it on, and what we're going to do is keep it about 6, 8, 10 inches away from there. Move it back and forth, and you'll see that it doesn't harden up anymore. It actually gets very soft, the film, and then you can slowly start peeling it back. You want to do it section by section and pull it diagonally like that. Don't pull it up or down or any of that. Just pull it diagonally coming off like that. Nice and slow so you don't have any glue residue left over. So I'm going to do this panel and then I'll show you what it looks like after and what to do if there is any glue residue afterwards. As you can see, I heated it up and then slowly peel it back. And then we're going to repeat that process to take the whole thing off. So as you guys can see, I removed about half of it so far. I've come from that side all the way to the middle of the bumper. And as you can see, it's done its job. There's no nicks or scratches or any of that, and this truck's got about 18,000 miles on it. If you rush it, what will end up happening is, well, even if you don't rush it, sometimes there is glue residue left behind, but especially if you do rush it, you'll see like here, there's glue residue there, there's some right there, and there's some right there. And you'll see around the edges, if the individual who did it originally didn't wrap it behind, you'll see almost a line, which you can see from where I removed it. That line is just dirt, just like the dirt on my hands, that has gathered and just stuck over time. As you can see, it just rubs away with your finger. So all I would do is just wash it like you would normally. Or the best method, so you make sure you don't scratch anything, is to use something like Goo Gone, spray it on there, or apply it with a microfiber, let it sit there and do its thing, and then just buff it right off. So that way you make sure you don't scratch anything. But anyway, guys, it's as simple as that. I'm going to go ahead and remove the rest of it. Obviously, I have a lot to do, and there's a lot of real estate on the front end of this truck. And I will get it rewrapped because you want to make sure that it's protected. I mean, something like this, it's an expensive truck. It's an investment. You want to make sure you protect your investment. If this video helps you out, guys, feel free to give it a like, subscribe for more, and until next time, have a good one.